Hi there. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Last time we had some shenanigans at the pawnbrokery with fucking Pop Windabank and his suicidal tendencies. But at the end of it, we ran into our well, I don't say good friend, but we ran into Gina again. She was trying to pawn something. And yeah, I think it'll be curious to, wait. I don't know if I... What the fuck is that thing? I didn't examine all this shit again. Let me just double check. Oh, okay. Look at with Mr. Windabank, watching diligently over his shop. There are still so many things I'm curious about. I don't believe this is a time for browsing, Naruhodo. Probably, yeah, okay, duh. Okay, I know. Just curious. Anyway, what's up, Gina? Somehow, I didn't really think you were the sort of person who'd use a pawnbroker, Mr. Lestrade. Yeah, well, I am alright. I'm a Londoner, just like everyone else. That problem, is it? No, not at all. It's just that, well... Oh, I get it. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that thing probably don't even belong to her. Probably got on the dive, didn't she? I mean, maybe. That's a valid concern, you know? Yeah, I can see it written all over your Chevy Chase. My what? You just call me Chevy Chase? The actor and comedian from, like, the 70s and 80s? What the fuck does that even... What does that mean in a 18th century, or... Yeah, some 19th century context. What the fuck? Well, I might have been... I might have been thinking about something along those lines. I mean, yeah, you are a self-confessed pickpocket, so, like, I don't think it's that strange, you know? You're not going to deny it, Mr. Naruhodo. I mean, it's better to be honest, right? Like, again, she's going around telling people, hey, I'm a pickpocket, you know? So, like, the idea that she would do pickpocketing, like, it's not that crazy, I would think. Alright then, I'm just gonna come out and ask you straight. Apparently Chevy Chase, the nickname it's actually a nickname, not his given name, and it was bestowed by his grandmother from the medieval English ballad, The Ballad of Chevy Chase. Okay, so I guess that's a reference to something. Or I guess, yeah, I guess. Maybe that's the thing people said. I don't know. Sorry, just thought I'd get off track, but I was just curious about that. Do you pawn things that you steal from other people? Yeah, let's be honest about it. Well, I don't know how best to add to that, really. Suppose sometimes. You're not going to deny it either, Miss Lestrade. But not this time, alright? I swear. That thing belongs to me. The disc that Mr. Windabank is holding. Perhaps we should see what he has to say about all this. Alright, let's see. Yeah, what do you have to say about this, Miss Lestrade? This disc. Mr. Windabank, what exactly is this metal disc that Miss Lestrade has brought in? It seems to have hundreds of tiny little bumps on its surface. Yeah, isn't it like a music box thing, like a record? I think. I mean, because we were looking at the music, that big music box before. I presume it's the same kind of thing. Bah, haha, this is a music disc, you see? For use inside a music box. In a music box? Yeah, that thing we just examined earlier? Like, did you forget already, Rinosuke? Jesus. What? You don't even know what music box is? You Eastern lot ain't too savvy, eh? I know what a music box is. I've just never seen one of these discs before. The small protrusions on the metal disc encode the tune to be played by the music box. You simply insert the disc, and set the machine going, and beautiful music plays. Yeah, that's normally how they work. It's so incredible. Tell us, what tune is on this disc? Well, I'm afraid I couldn't tell you that. There are so many different types of music box, you see. British made, German, Swiss. So we're acknowledging that those countries also exist in the Ace Attorney universe. But I have no way of knowing which particular machine this disc was made for. Ah, I see. That's it in a nutshell. I wouldn't have any custom for an item like this, even if the young lady forfeited it. Really, I'm already offering more than I should at the clinic. That's a packet of lies. He told me. He did. He said it was, well... He? Who exactly? Oh, never you mind. It just ain't right, that's all. That disc was good money. I know it is. Well read. You ought to try your luck at another pawnbrokers, won't ya? Ah! She's played it before, of course, this little tatterdemalion. I believe that's an old term for a troublesome or otherwise unsavory individual. I seem to recall hearing it before. I see. And brought some dubious article with her every single time, I might add. Dubious? What are you trying to say? I'm an honest customer, me. So, is there something dubious about the disc she brought in today? Well, if only it was that simple. Sorry, what do you mean? Nice, Porygon Z reference, by the way. What she actually brought in was a storage ticket. Ah, a storage ticket. So... Mrs. Strait has actually come to redeem an article from you today. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. A girl like me had a lot of stuff what needs storing. Alright, yes, that's definitely dubious. Also, okay, sorry, okay. A tatterdemalion is a person dressed in ragged clothing, so... Yeah, not exactly, like, unsavory, but... Yeah, you know, someone who's... seen as, one of the poors. Which I guess suits Gina in her current situation well enough, I suppose. Ah, the article in question would have been forfeited at midnight tonight. But as she gave me the ticket for it, and paid both the loan and the interest, I was obliged to return the article to her. But what was the article? Do tell us, Mr. Winterbank. The little scamp is wearing it, ma'am. Oh, that slick black coat. I see. So that's where she got it from. Or, I mean, I assume it was hers that she pawned and got back, but yeah. But the overcoat that she redeemed. Oh. What? What's wrong with that? It fits, don't it? I mean, it's mine, so of course it does. So, what about the discs then? How does that come into all this? Ah, well, the disc is something else. A new article to pawn if the girl and I can agree a price. I'm confused. I thought you said that Miss Lestrade brought in a storage ticket today. It's really quite simple. Yes, the child brought me a storage ticket, and the money owed on it, as you say. For this heavy black coat, which you returned to her care, as I understood it. Seriously, I wish I had a coat like that, damn. That's right, yes. And rather unsurprisingly, as soon as this little ragamuffin put the thing on, she went rifling through the pockets. Oh, you mean... What? Don't you know it's rude to stare at a lady? Ah, I see. So it came from the pocket of the overcoat, did it? Wait a sec. So you pawned an overcoat that you found, I guess. Then you paid it off with the ticket that you got, or whatever. And then you rummaged in the pockets, found a disc, and now you're trying to sell the disc? That is a little bit dubious, I admit. Yeah, well, it's being this disc. Yes, exactly, ma'am. and she immediately tried to pawn it. That's a little bit. For quite a high price as well. This is all rather suspicious, I think. Yeah, kind of. I'll give it up. I'm just trying to pawn something like anyone else would. Miss Lestrade, may I ask who deposited the overcoat here in the first place? Well, me. It doesn't really appear to be your size. I mean, yeah, but it's still... Again, I'm gonna keep saying it. It looks really slick. Like, I wish I had this... Jeez, I'd be happy with an overcoat like that. Me old man! It's me old man's, ain't it? Is it Miss Lestrade? Is it Miss Lestrade? Yes, this is definitely all rather suspicious. Yeah, it's a bit, you might say it's a bit sus, you know? Just throwing it out there, you know? It's a little sussy baka. The whole scenario, whole situation. It's a bit amogus, you know? You're being a little amogus. You're being a little amogus right now, Gina. Out of my way, please. Also, I do like that animation. Whenever she like whenever her hat like falls on her face, like that's a cute animation. Who's this picture postcard English gentleman? Is that Baron Zeppeli? From the acclaimed manga and anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Could it be him? Come into our Ace Attorney world? Because I mean, look at the hat. It's pretty similar to Baron Zeppeli's. Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. He is very well dressed, I'll give him that. What's your problem, eh? There is no problem. As long as you remove yourself. I have a matter to discuss with the proprietor. And you got a nice cane, too. And if you intend to make a problem of it, I shall see you outside, little girl, for the hiding you deserve. Holy shit. Okay, well, that's not very nice. You can't just fucking threaten to beat a child. How old is Gina, by the way? 17, right. Okay, well, maybe not a child, but she's still young, and you shouldn't go beating up little young women, okay, pal? Look, ain't it obvious? I ain't done talking with him yet. If you think you're such a chick, you should know how to wait in line. Well, you are an impudent little brat, aren't you? As well as a pickpocket. Eh? Yeah, it's not like you were hiding that before. Oh, who are you? How do you know who I am? The question is, how do you not? Oh wait, I'll put the wrong emphasis on the words. How do you not know who I am? You haven't the courtesy even to remember the faces of your victims, it seems. What? You mean from you? Broker. Yes, sir. I believe this filthy pocket thief has just redeemed an article from you, no? Yes. Well, yes, the article in question belongs to me. I demand for it to be returned at once. Oh, my. Now, that's a lie. What are you trying to pull? Wait, sorry, are you saying that slick black overcoat belongs to you, sir? I mean, I guess. Give me back my overcoat, you wastrel. And needless to say, any music box discs too. No, yeah, you can't have it. Have it. You just can't. Also, nice JoJo pose, by the way. It's the old man's, or it was. Now it's mine. Goodness, Mr. Naruhodo, this is some fucking wild-ass shit we just stumbled onto. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Naruhodo? Truly, it is all a bit, amogus, Mr. Naruhodo. Sorry, I'm a little too much traction out of that. Sorry. This is a very awkward situation. Yeah, basically what I said just a second ago. It's some wild-ass shit. Yes, exactly. I think perhaps we should hear both sides of the story in a little more detail. So I guess I can talk to both these fellas? Or, not you, you're not a fella. But this fella, and okay, well. I will admit, you're very well dressed, but your manners could use a little bit of work. Hey, you want to see my badge, by the way? My armband badge? Would you have a look at, That's strange. Where's my armband gone? Well, what's the problem? Something wrong? Don't suppose... You're looking for this? Yes! But how? And when? And how again? A talent for it, haven't I? Diving. That's bordering on black magic. And it makes what I was about to say about my armband seem a little dull. So, you want to tell me about it then? Jeez, are you related to Phineas Filch, by any chance? Anyway, let's chat a little bit further, shall we? Miss Lestrade, is what the gentleman is saying? What do you think? It's all lies, ain't it? Obviously. I swear in my life, I ain't never laid eyes on that dandy before. Well, let's hear it now, you little ragamuffin. You stole it, didn't you? That ticket you brought in here just now. No, I swear it. I swear to God. It was barely an hour ago. I was walking along the street, minding my own business, when this little gutterling ran into me. I knew at once what had happened. I've been robbed yet again, I thought to myself. Those wretched pickpockets. Yet again? Oh, yes. As you can see, I am a man of impeccable style. I mean, true, you're very sharply dressed. This is the first time that I've been targeted by these black-back slum scoundrels. Now then, relinquish my overcoat. Ugh. Come along now, Mr. Fred. Give the good gentleman his coat back. If you're going to cause trouble, I should have no choice but to call the police. Oh no! Why does everyone think it's me? You're the fucking... Bro, you're literally a pickpocket, Vina. Like, I'm sorry, I don't think you're, like, evil or bad or, like, worthy of death or whatever, but, like, you are a pickpocket. You've admitted that to us before. You literally stole my armband off my arm while I was just standing there, apparently. Like, did it not, like... I mean, come on. Like, again, I'm not trying to, like, give you a hard time here, but it's just kind of a fact. It's not like some hidden secret, you know? I just look at this dandy cove, and you think I'm the dodgy one? Well, I'm sorry, but no one's going to believe you. Well, what about evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence that I've stolen something, eh? Something? I said something? Yeah, something, I guess. Where's your evidence that I've stolen something, eh? Come on, let's say it. Oh, I have evidence, naturally. You what? You what, mate? Are you having a laugh right now? Evidence that the article Mr. Lestrade redeemed actually belongs to this gentleman. Of course! We need only consult Mr. Windibank's ledger to know the truth. We'll be able to look up the name of the person who deposited the article in the first place. You're telling me that fucking, our boy, Pop Windibank didn't already do that? Like, if he has a ledger of what belongs to who, then, I feel like he would have noticed that, you know, she's not whatever this guy's name is. Yes! Brilliant! I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid that won't be possible. Oh. I never asked customers' names. That's a strict policy of mine. Oh. Okay, I guess shit on me for what I said a second ago, because apparently that doesn't apply here. But why not? Well, now, as you can imagine, some of my customers have, well, circumstances to consider. A great many of them prefer to maintain their anonymity. Yes, I see. But then how can you know if an article belongs to the person asking to redeem it? Oh, it's quite simple. Good sir. Might I trouble you for the watchword associated with the article in question? Watchword? Of course, it's... Professor! Why does that? Sorry about that. Fucking... Yeah, for some reason, even though I'm not even touching the fucking microphone, it messes up with the... Like, the feed just... it just drops sometimes. But at least it was just like a second, or even probably less than. But anyway. But yes, that's right. And all the evidence we need. This gentleman is the rightful owner of the article, without doubt. A watchword? Interesting. I don't know, Gina. Like I said, it's not looking too good for you. So I will say, again, it looks so fucking slick. I mean, I would steal that overcoat if I was a pickpocket. Like, holy shit. So, about these watchwords, Mr. Winterbank. As I just explained, I never ask customers' names when they deposit items with me. There are many reasons why certain customers would like to keep their activities secret. Also, hey, what the fuck? Sholmes, I didn't even know. I know you said you left, but there you are, looking through some fucking shit again, as you like to do. That wasn't exactly a subtle glance at Mr. Sholmes now, was it? Great detectives have no dark secrets. None at all. I don't know about that, pal. Yes, well, anyway, that's why I always ask for a watchword whenever I accept a new article. In many ways, it's a combination of numbers used to unlock a vault. The rate of deposit, a description, and a watchword uniquely identify each item. And, of course, then I give authority to the customer. So, I guess, you didn't ask the watchword thing when Gina went to redeem it, though? That's a bit strange. When someone comes to redeem something, I'll ask for the ticket and the watchword. And if that someone tells you the correct watchword, you return the article? Well, that's right, sir, yes. Just as soon as the requisite fee is paid. And I have supplied you with the information you require already. For the avoidance of doubt, the article in question is an overcoat, deposited 2 months ago on the 15th of February. With a watchword of Professor. All perfectly correct information, sir. But ow! Really, this is beyond a joke now. There is no further room for doubt. Ugh. But again, though, so did Gina provide the watchword as well when she redeemed the ticket? Like, you weren't specific, you didn't specify that, Mr. Winterbank, and that's a little bit curious, I would suggest. But I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, let's chat with this finely dressed gentleman. Excuse me, but who are you? One would expect the inquirer to introduce himself first. Though clearly you are not British, so perhaps our ways are foreign to you. Oh, sorry, yes, we're from the Empire of Japan. We're studying here, you know. Oh, yes, Japan. I've heard talk of the place. Nice dance moves you got there, pal. Its inhabitants live on some fiery brown-colored soup, dressed up with exotic spices. What the fuck? You might be thinking of somewhere else. And what was that theatrical gesticulation about? Perhaps. Anyway, if you're a gentleman, sir, you offer your own name first, before inquiring after the name of another. Of course, yes. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a lawyer. Well, a student of law, really. My name is Susato Makotaba. I am Mr. Naruhodo's assistant. Fuck. Good. I see. My name is Benedict. Yes. Agate Benedict. What kind of name is that, pal? Eggert Benedict? Like, geez, you might as well call yourself Eggs Benedict, my dude. Come on, pal. Then again, I don't know, Ace Attorney people have weird names, I suppose. Argenté. He's so refined in how he holds himself, and how he speaks, but, that name is suspicious. Now, to the matter at hand. My overcoat! Return it at once! To someone with the style to carry it off. Okay, your animations are pretty funny, my guy. But, again, I think Gino wears it pretty well. Every move he makes! Every breath he takes! I'll be watching him. That's supposed to be a fucking police reference. Every breath you take. What the fuck? You're gonna stalk Mr. Eggert Benedict, Gina. I can't stand watching him. Will that be an end to the matter? And thank you for your custom, Mr. Eggert Benedict, sir. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. That black overcoat does not match very well with the rest of your ensemble. Like, I know black and white are like tuxedo colors, right? But like he's got like purpley or like grayish, like a grayish suit vest, and like the blue with like an ascot. I mean, it's like a tie, but it's like a fancy tie. And still having like the white hat and the white, well, white clothes are also one thing, but like the white, it doesn't match very well, my guy. Like, I think I'm just gonna say it. Gina wore it better. Gina wore that better than you do, or at least in your current ensemble. Like, I just feel like it clashes a little too much. You got, and it's not like Gina's outfit didn't clash, but like the black complemented the green. Like that black does not exactly complement everything else you got going on, pal. At least in my opinion. Like, you need solid colors, I think. You know, like having like the stripes on the vest doesn't help either. Like, if you're gonna do black and white, I think you have to have, like, solid black and, like, solid white. You can't have, like, a little bit of blue, and then, like I said, that, like, grayish, purpley bits or whatever. Just generally, that's just a general, suggestion, though. That's why I hate grown-ups. Just because I'm a diver, everyone thinks that makes me a liar. I mean, again, I'm not trying to, like, besmirch your character, but you are literally a pickpocket who has said that you pickpocket things. And that dude, Mr. Eggs Benedict, he had the watchword and everything, right? So, like, come on. Like, again, I'm not trying to give you a hard time or say that you're, like, evil or bad, but, like, that's just the way it looks, pal. And the contents of the coat pockets, if you please, broker. Oh, but of course, sir. Here is this for you. Just this one. Pardon, sir. I was expecting another. That is, I deposited another. Yeah, again, looking at it, like, maybe it'll grow on me, but I feel like you need a black hat, right? Like, a black hat and black coat, and then, like, a white under thing. That works. But, like, white hat with some, like, checkerboard patterns, and then black coat, and then, like, again, it just didn't clash that. It clashes in a bad way, I would suggest. But that's just me as a guy who, you know, doesn't know much about fashion anyway, so what do I know? Another disc! Oh dear. I regret to inform you, sir, that what was deposited with me was merely the overcoat. The disc happened to be in one of the pockets, but I was completely unaware of it until now. So, guttling! You're hiding more than what's rightfully mine, are you? Says who, eh? I don't know nothing about it. Very well. Then I shall bid you farewell. Say goodbye to style. And I mean, that should be like my goodbye whenever I like leave a place. Just be like, say goodbye to style, pal. Wait a minute! That disc! It's mine! Oh, what the... Bro! What? Oh, okay, Jesus. They're just gonna start fucking fighting in the middle of the fucking, pawnbroker shop? Jesus, this is... What? What do you think you're doing, you little tramp? You've... I assume he meant tramp in the, like, poor, homeless way, not in the, like... promiscuous way, I'm presuming. You've drawn blood, you filthy animal! Oh my! Yes! There's blood on the disc! Jesus, what did you claw his eyes out or something? Or did you like claw his skin and like rip him to pieces? Because I didn't see you have a knife on you. It's because of all those sharp little bumps. Oh, okay. The bumps did it. Okay, fair enough. The man must have scratched his finger on them. I found it first, alright? I mean, it belonged to me old man. So you're not having it. Oi, you take it. Me? What the fuck? Bro, my name is Bennett. I'm not even in this shit. Can you just, like, leave me the fuck out? Like, shit ain't got nothing to do with me, my dude. If I hang on to it, they'll have it off me again. So you keep hold of it. Miss Lestrade, why is this disc so important to her? Bro, I don't want this. Don't fucking throw your goddamn stolen contraband onto me. Jesus. You there, in the black livery. Hand that disc to me at once, please. No, don't. He's lying. Grown-ups are all liars. I mean, I admire your Persona 5-esque spirit, Gina, but you had to consider the fucking circumstances, you know? What do I do now? How am I going to resolve this? I could just leave, you know? Be like, you know what? I could just go back to Sholmes' place, hang out for a while. Like, come on. This shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Yet I find myself pulled into it all the same. Is there like a choice? Do I have a choice so I can give it to, or I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's talk. Let's see what he has to say first. Maybe he can be like a mediator. Mr. Winterbank is clearly at a loss here. We have to do something about this before he reaches for that revolver of his. Oh yeah, we don't need him fucking start starting to fucking cap a bitch. Or himself, frankly. Look at those piercing eyes! He's clearly in no mood to talk. We have to do something quickly before this mysterious gentleman leaves to fetch the police or something. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Once again, I hate to keep harping the point, but like you have white hat, white pants, and black overcoat. Like, again, a little bit of black and a little bit like a little black and white contrast can work, but you had to like, if you're going to go wear that much white, like you look better with the white. Is all I'm saying. Like with the white jacket you were wearing before, like that worked because it was primarily one color. Not like it's just too much, you know. Like these pants, you should have black pants and then like. Maybe a black, black hat if you're gonna do that, and then then you can have like white gloves as like an accompaniment. But you know how it is, right? Come on. Anyway, Jada, what do you got to say? Wow, Miss Lestrade is really looking daggers at that mysterious gentleman. We need to do something to calm things down before she loses control and attacks him again. Wait, is this gonna be like a situation where I like in case 2, where like Ryunosuke was looking at like everyone, he was like, I need a savior! Who's going to help me in this time of need? And then he like looks to the right, and then, yeah, it's gonna be fucking Herlock. Herlock, help me, please! Mediate these fucking crazy motherfuckers! I mean, this shit's got nothing to do with me, but they're expecting me to make a fucking decision. Come on! So, before I do that, let me check the court record real quick. Let me just, see if I can examine that real... Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that shit right there? Just take a good look at that shit right there. Look at that! That's our boy! Oh, there's a little scrap of paper stuck into the reverse side of the disc, look! And a scribbled word or two. It looks like someone's name. For McGilded. McGilded? It couldn't be. But it is, Mr. Naruhodo. A name I shall never forget for as long as I live. But why? Why is his name on this? See? That's why you gotta examine the evidence before you go doing anything too rash. I'm gonna feel dumb if I talk to Herlock and he's like, Mr. Naruhodo, did you consider examining the disc? And then we're gonna be like, oh yeah, I already did that. Look at all these bumps on the disc. They're so tiny. Yes, the protrusions are called pins, and they pluck the teeth of the comb to make notes. And just on the edge, there's a small amount of blood. Yes, the blood is the mysterious Mr. Eggert Benedict. When Mr. Lestrade tried to grab the disc from him, the pin scratched his fingers, it seems. Was he wearing gloves, though? It was in the... I know probably gloves aren't, perfect, protectors or anything, but, just that... I don't know, I think it's a bit weird. Like when you're grating some daikon radish and accidentally catch your finger. Ouch! Just thinking about it hurts. And puts me off eating radish, that's for sure. Yeah, fuck radishes, you know. All our homies hate radishes. Anyway, Sholmes, can you help a fella out? Mr. Sholmes? What are you examining with such keen interest there? As you enjoy a bar of caramel, I see. Oh yeah, he is holding caramel, isn't he? Oh, is everything okay? So, you found me at last, Mr. Naruhodo. Sorry, as a young pickpocket sent me on my way, I was forced to lurk in the shadows. Cruelly ostracized, as the rest of you partook in the jovial atmosphere of fellowship. I wouldn't really call that jovial, or fellowship. I had nothing to occupy my mind, but was too ashamed to let society see what my downfall had done to me. Bro, you're being really fucking overdramatic about having to, stand in the corner. So feigning mock interest, I pretended to examine the tedious trinkets in this desolate place. Whilst, as you shrewdly observed, gnawing on the only friend I have left, this 7% solution of caramel. Does the caramel have your name on it? Pray, you claim to understand the depths of my despair, Mr. Naruhodo, but how could you? I was so lonely, so desperately lonely. Then, why on earth didn't you rejoin the conversation? Bro, what the fuck are you on about, Herlock? What the fuck? Things have gone from bad to worse here, you know? Yes, I have heard much of your conversation. Or rather, in my craving for human contact, my ears devoured every word that was uttered. You really were sad, weren't you? Bro, if you were... I don't know, if you felt so sad, you could have just fucking popped in, man. Poor Mr. Sholmes! I feel simply awful for you. Yeah, it would seem that my inferences are correct. Oh? Surely you're not about to tell us that you've solved the entire case once again? Ah, my dear madam, sometimes I wonder, were my genius for deduction to be commoditized, how much could I pawn it for? It seems Mr. Sholmes has had another of his flashes of inspiration. But who knows if it will help to resolve the situation between Miss Lestrade and the mysterious gentleman? What's the right thing to do here? Listen to his deduction or leave it. Well, I could go a little bit longer, I guess, but... This seems like, I'm guessing we're going to be going into another, a dance of deduction after this point, and it's kind of weird to, cut off those in, the middle of episodes, like you might have seen them, the last time I did it, so I think I will leave this episode here for now, and we'll come back to it tomorrow, or whenever I get around to recording, you know. So far, man, okay. I just want to say, again, the McGilded thing, I don't know, I had a feeling, they kept hyping up the disc, so, I had assumed it was not going to be just, nothing, but the fact that it says for McGilded, that's a bit sussy, and even a bit of a sussy Baka moment, you know? Like, why does Gina even, like, why was Gina trying to, pawn off something like that anyway? And why did she, but then again, if the overcoat belonged to that guy, Mr. Egbert Benedict, why does he have a disc that says Forma Gilded on it, you know? That's, it's kind of, I don't know, it makes me wonder, but I assume it's going to come up in due time, so probably in the next production even. So yeah, for now we will leave this here, and later on I will get back to it. Very curious indeed, because so far, like, none of these events have, like, really led up to anything. Seem to be leading up to anything, but I think I assume something's gonna start kicking up from here. But anyway, until then.